Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have a speed build for you guys. So I kind of haven't built like a proper house in a really long time, nor am I really good at building proper houses anyways because I just struggle. But this is a house that I've already kind of built in the past, and I wanted to go and rebuild it because I never ended up finishing it because at the time when I was initially building it, I wanted to make a base game starter home, and when I was already working on it, it was already coming out to be too much money because the house was becoming really big and already expensive and stuff, and I spent a lot of money on the exterior, so I kind of needed to redo my concept. And so I've already done the base game starter home, so if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'll leave an I button in the top right hand corner and I'll put a link to it in the description if you guys are interested in seeing it. But yeah, it ended up coming out pretty nicely, even though I don't really like working with only base game stuff, but I know there's a lot of you guys out there who do only have base game or, you know, have limited packs. But this one I kind of didn't restrict to anything. Originally I was going to, but then I decided to just go at it and have fun with it because I haven't really decorated a proper house in a hot minute. So I went ahead and did that. And when initially building this, I kind of just, I don't know, I was having a little bit of troubles with floor plan. Like that I think is definitely something that I've struggled with, is when I build a house, I don't know how to lay out everything. And I feel like I say this about any house build that I do. It's just sometimes I think it's like easy to just have a open floor plan because then you don't have to worry about like where to place what rooms and stuff. But then this one, I was really struggling. I ended up going off camera at one point and like kind of trying to figure it out because I was like really having a fit when I was doing this, let alone I was building at like, I think I was building for like a solid hour and a half, maybe something like that. So it didn't take me that long to do this one, surprisingly. Maybe a little bit over an hour, closer to something like that. But because I know I ended up finishing around 2 a.m. Because for some reason, instead of writing my, you know, research paper, I was on The Sims building. I don't know, I was just kind of like in a mood, and so I decided to just hop on and build, and I really wanted to rebuild this house at some point to be able to use it, and so I kind of just was like, you know what, why not have at it? I was like just searching through my build world, and then I remembered that it was still there, like the existing like shell. I was like, oh my god, like let me go ahead and just like completely redo it and, you know, make it look nice and like an actual house. And so yeah, when it came to the floor plan, I mean, I don't hate the floor plan. It's just, it's very standard in the sense that like any box that was like kind of going off ended up being its own room. Like when I mean box, like the shapes that were off the main box. Does that make any sense? I don't even know. I feel like I'm speaking gibberish at this point. Like, what the heck am I saying? Anyway, it was, you know, I wanted to make it a small house for one. And two, I felt like since I didn't want it to be a super open floor plan only because I thought it was going to look really awkward if there were so many open spaces. And I already do enough open floor plans, so, you know, your girl was trying to do something new, but that didn't really end up happening. I think I need to really just focus on floor plans. So now that I'm almost done with college, I can spend time working on builds, and I'm really excited because this is something that I think would really benefit me, is trying and practicing, you know, builds and stuff. And I know that there's some YouTubers out there who do make like let's builds together. I think Kayla does. I think she's done one or two, maybe. I can't even remember. I know I've seen them like in my sub box, and so I'm really interested in trying those and just kind of like going about it on my own because like I do really want to improve. And I know she also did like a tutorial on roofing, which is another thing that I need to work on. So, you know, I know that I need to take some time to like practice and just overall like look into more things when it comes to building. So I'm really excited to try that. And something that I do kind of want to try out is, I know a lot of people have been doing like build challenges, and I think that's something I might want to start up, only for like the purpose of me, you know, trying to practice and get better at building. So I might do those. I haven't decided yet fully whether or not. So like a lot of people end up doing like either a shell build, or they build a house and then they give it to their viewers to furnish, which I think is a really cool idea to like kind of get your viewers more involved in you know, your builds and just being more of an interactive thing. A lot of people do it over on Twitch, so I'm really interested to probably start that up, even though I get a little anxious building over on Twitch because I know a lot of people are joking with me when, like, I don't do something right when I'm building, but then again, I do suck at roofs. I feel like when I do things on stream, I get more nervous and I feel like I just forget how to build, and so like I'm just like a mess when it comes to building on stream. Like decorating is fine, but just building an actual house is just not something that I can do. And I feel the thing is also I need to realize, like, I feel like I need to, when I go into building, I feel like I always need to finish it within that one stream, but I know that sometimes it might just take me a lot longer to do it, especially since like I'm interacting with chat and stuff, because that is something that I really pride myself in, is going and interacting with my chat more than focusing on game. I know that some people come there for the gameplay, but primarily my main focus is getting to know you guys and chatting with you guys. So yeah, that's why sometimes I don't end up finishing up what I'm trying to work on, or we move on. Like, for example, like I had a rack searches series on stream, but I never ended up finishing it because I feel like I was so much more engaged with chat that like we came up with all these ideas and stuff, and like it was fun or whatever, but then like we never ended up finishing it, mainly because I feel like I just got bored of it a little bit. And so we've been doing the 100 alien baby challenge instead, and then most recently I was working on a floor plan that I found online. It was like a 3D model thing, which is really cool because there's a lot of like 3D, like if you want to look at floor plans, there's so many like 3D builds of actual floor plans that people either use or I don't know, they're just really awesome. So I really wanted to go ahead and take one and try and rebuild it, and so I was working on that, and then from that I wanted to build a house. Now, when I went to go build the house, the roofing really didn't work out. So then, you know, people were judging me in the chat, and I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. We're just not going to have a proper roof. We're going to make it a flat roof. And so we ended up having a flat roof, and the house ended up turning into a shack. And actually, no, it ended up turning into a swamp. And then we added, you know, Donkey from Shrek. We added Fiona, gave her a makeover. We also ended up adding, what was his name? Moto from Madagascar. And we ended up playing the freaking song, I like them big, I like them chunky. I think that's how it goes, right? I don't know. Oh my God, did I just embarrass myself? You know, it's fine. It's okay, you know, because if I'm not myself, then who am I, right? Why am I being like this? Anyway, I'm kind of a mess because, like, I have a lot of stuff to do, but, like, you know, I'm procrastinating because that's what I do best. And today was my last day of my graphic design class, too. I'm so sad, guys. Like, this is, like, officially almost the end of my college career, and, like, I can't even get over it. And, like, I'm leaving on Sunday for a trip to Europe, which means I'm missing my graduation because I planned this trip before I knew about graduation, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm a mess. But, you know, it's fine. You know, it's okay. So, yeah, that's just, like, a little bit, like, you know, inside my head, like, what's going on. But, yeah, anyways, moving back to the build. So, I've noticed that when I build, I kind of prefer to just not add wallpaper right away. Like, I don't know why wallpaper and flooring is the one thing that kind of stresses me out when it comes to building. Like, before I didn't really care as much, but now I just feel like I don't know what wallpapers to use, because I'm like, I don't want to reuse the same wallpapers all the time, but now I see myself reusing the same ones that I've been using in the past few builds, and I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm scared of wallpaper and flooring because I don't think things look good anymore, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I'm having a dilemma with wallpaper and flooring. So if I could just keep my house uncolored, sure, you know, because like I had a lot of fun decorating everything, and kind of just, I tried to clutter a little bit, but not overly. But when it came to like the living room area, kind of, I just felt like I needed to have stuff underneath those bookshelves because I felt like it was really empty. And so I just, you know, stuck a little bit of clutter there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with how it came out. It's kind of like just a simple house. It's nothing like too extravagant or anything. I do, however, want to like try and work on like bigger builds, because I think bigger builds are also something that scares me. Like when I say scares me, I mean highly, like gives me anxiety, scares me, because I don't know how to furnish large builds. Like I ended up getting a mansion for my Get Famous Sims, and just thinking about decorating that, it was stressing me out. So like I didn't even want to even think about building one or doing anything. So I got one off the gallery, and I wanted to go and redecorate it, which I probably won't do because it's just too much for me. But regardless, that is pretty much it for this house build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do love this house. It'll be up on the gallery as soon as I can get it up. And I was also trying out a reshade that I kind of made. It wasn't like the way I wanted it to be because for some reason my reshade is broken and I can't like actually go into detail on every effect. And so I was kind of frustrated, but yeah, so this is it. I don't know, I'm not really sure how I like it. I need to fix it for sure, but I think I need to reinstall reshade. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here are some screenshots, and yeah, bye guys.